Ahem. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I can get this video actually out on Saturday this time, or at least the day that it's supposed to come out. So, yeah, for the last week there, you may have noticed I didn't release much of anything in terms of videos. I don't know why, but at some point around Sunday to Monday-ish, my motivation just completely died. I was planning on getting, a couple of late night recordings in to make sure that I can get Sunrider done. But no, there's something hit, and I was just really demotivated beyond reason for basically until Friday, where my ADHD was just like, you know what? Enough of this. And just kicked it into overdrive, and now I'm better. So, I have no idea why, but it was. And needless to say, a depressed dude going, oh, this is what's happening. It's very boring. Also, my nose is completely clogged at the moment, so if I sound funny, it is not you. It is probably me. Ugh. I hate congestion. Either way, we last left off with Nadine arguing about whether Lynn's name is Lynn or Liam. Apparently. Let us continue because I forget. Aside the fact that her name is Lynn. So there. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Lynn! It's party time! Party time, Lynn! Yeah! What? Wow, saying that to the boss right out of the blue there, Lynn. Wow. That came out of left field. At least for Nadine. And I'm sure she probably feels the same way. It's just like, whoa, that came out of left field. Who the hell says I like being a woman? That's probably what Nadine's thinking. Because you appear to be taking very well to it. Yeah, wearing high heels is the freaking thing that tips people off. It's just like, oh, she must be enjoying it. She's wearing high heels. Sure. Yeah, at least she can admit that she enjoys it, though. Bullshit, Nadine. Bullshit. I mean, and by bullshit, I mean on the sooner I stop wearing them thing. As soon as she finds out anything, huh? Well, then why hasn't she found out anything yet? We're here to check up on you because you haven't found anything. Lynn! Her name is Lynn! And yes, you need to say it that way every time. Yeah, which is why Lynn left Abaddon to begin with. Just like, fuck you guys. We don't let you use our research for that. Being able to breathe is nice, isn't it? Did we check up on Dina at some point? Done! Dunny! The smart one. We gotta go question Velma, everybody! Quickly! To Velma! Hi, Velma! Dina forced her to as a work uniform. Including you, Nadine. Including you. Everyone always points straight to the high heels. They can't point out the fact that she's dressed like a businesswoman. No, they have to go straight for the high heels every time. And how exactly late in the night was it? What do you mean, who are Lynn and Dina? They've introduced themselves each like 10 times. Who are Lynn and Dina? Oh, wait. They've introduced themselves like 10 times already. Well, to be fair, they do need to develop a reversing serum for what Dina did to herself. And in this case, I would love to point over to this, and why it is still here. This is why these are still over here. Yet she becomes surprisingly comfortable with a few things later on. Oh my god, Nadine, just get to the goddamn point. Damn, 30 years old. She does not look anywhere near 30. I just want to point that out. She looks maybe 21. If that. She doesn't look anything close to 30. Wait, so the whole grilling thing just ends now? Come on, you did all that looping around, playing around, whatever. And that's what happened? Boo. It's getting better, guys. I might be able to breathe in 10 years. If it was one of her nerds. Her nerds. No one else is allowed to bully them but her. No one fucks with my nerd with me. Bully versus bully. Fight. No one picks on my nerds. Except me. Eh. Hey. Half of that stress is right on the lower legs where the heels are. My heels are kid made from those heels. Eh. Well, Rose, I don't see it happening to you at the moment, so... And wasn't that like yesterday or the day before? Basically, I got nothing. CDG being the my brain could function today. Private, in quotations, security company that apparently works for everyone. And now they didn't get dinner this night either. You watch. Oh my god, they actually made dinner this time. Yeah, we unwind by sitting on the couch and watching the boob tube. Uh-huh. Of course, the boob tube thing relies on the old meaning of boob, which is basically the whole idea of this. Freaking idiots. That's what it means. I thought that movie wasn't in the theaters. Why is it on TV? It got 3 sequels. Why did it get 3 sequels? How did it get 3 sequels? Was Jack funding them all? Was the first one an actual dinosaur running around or something? Hey. Beehive break room. Sounds more like a punk kind of show, you know, like a true TV reality or fake reality nonsense. Hey, look at it this way, guys. Free honey. Free with an asterisk. You've got to actually get past the bees. Yeah, but he forgot to get them to sign waivers first. Genius move, dude. Genius. Because we covered it up faster than we could cover up an old lady's everything. Until someone gets mauled by the tiger. Then what? You put a tiger in there, it's just gonna get a bunch of dead people. And it wouldn't be funny if you were the one that was one of those dead people. If I can only breathe. Click. Get rid of that. Hadn't made much ground, you don't say. We crossed Lynn off the list. That was about it. Catch the culprit behind the breach? I highly doubt that. Until you realize that you secretly like being that way for the rest of all eternity. Then you're just like, what have I done? We start with the nerds. Because we are the only one allowed to bully the nerds. Who's there? Abaddon makes cell phones. Ha! Ha 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 ha. Hey Dan! Musical note looks good. As always. Why is it in the form of a question, Dan? Nadine, put on the tinfoil hat. They can't hear you if you put on the tinfoil hat. We need to speak in person. We'll both be wearing tinfoil hats. Don't worry, it's not creepy or anything. Oh my god, someone we can trust. That isn't an idiot. This is a miracle. Oh my god, Nadine, please just get a magnifying glass and a freaking trench coat at this point. Because you're a freaking gumshoe at this point. My god. Collaborate with the nerds. Oh no, 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 bad idea. Bad idea. That's a terrible idea. More nerds just means more nerd things. You don't want to add a third nerd to the nerds. Because then they might evolve into geeks. And that will be worse than the nerds. Geeks are harder to pick on. Because they're actually smart. They're like a hive mind or something. What? Bring Dan in. Bring her in. We gotta evolve those Pokemon into geeks. Dan just says, Dan, yell, yell, yell. This is a stupid idea. Danielle the Meloetta. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bit. Hold on. I have a flip phone too, so there. This is Dan. But I hope that came up on the microphone. Hold on. There we go. Action! That's kind of what it sounded like, though. It sounded like one of those old things that they put up on front of the camera. Click. You know, the one that you get your fingers inside of. Like, take one. Snap. Blonde nerd, you're being replaced. Get out. We got no hot nerd. Well, that's what happens when you go from a place just right beyond the university. Well, then again, universities make no sense with their maps either. So, and I know because I've been to one. I'm just like, what the fuck are there all these weird building sizes for? What the fuck's going on? There's a round building, there's a square building, there's a freaking modern art sized building. There's the oldest building out there, that's the math building. Because the last thing you need when your brain's overheating from the heat is math. And my Calculus 2 class was in the agriculture building for some reason. Explain that to me. There's that word again. And again. And again. There's a bunch of weird gibberish data. Basically, they put in a bunch of trash data for some reason. See this data? Look at all that gibberish. So, question for the viewers here. How do you people like the new 60 frames a second thing? Hopefully it's starting to work out a bit more. I mean, yes, it takes forever and a day to upload it. But still, outside of that, how are you guys feeling about it so far? Well, knowing Dina, it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D. So. Oh no, isn't it 69, Catgirl69 or something? Where did I get that password from? Hey, you guys remember when Dan and Bree were a thing? Way back when Dan and Bree were a thing, they just decided to have pizza, and then they're just like, you know what? Let's do it. Technically, Dan, you have. Well, technically Dina did it for you, but to be fair, Dina did it for most people anyway. Jeff, get over here. Learn from the super nerd. Yes, boss. Ah! That's exactly what he said. I wasn't even looking at the screen at the time. I just looked away for a second. I said, yes, boss. And then I looked back and I'm like, oh, he said yes, boss. I was just saying that, just continue my weird little monologue. Yes, she will. Blondie is bye-bye. Look at the hot super nerd. Jeff, look at her. Look at the ball of cuteness and say you cannot be Moe. Do it! I don't know what I was trying to say, but it made no sense. Through the power of space and time. No. Dan used to be a guy. Why else would they follow a girl band? 'Cause it's got girls in it. Through the power of space and time magic. No. Not in this space-time, it won't. In many others in the past, yes. This time? Nope. Because we need to become a robot lady. And we need your help to do it. We can't do that when you're busy being a pop star. Ladies and gentlemen, for now it is time to end the episode. As always, I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Oy vey. My nose is not doing terribly great. I think I'm going to stop for a little while. And hopefully it will not be clogged later today. But we shall see. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I know I haven't really been using it terribly much, but I have been getting better about it. So, if you would be so kind, make sure to check Twitter from time to time to make sure that, hey, he didn't post his video today, what's going on? Chances are the next 5 tweets will probably say something along the lines of what the hell is going on. Do not count the retweets as actual tweets. Retweets are just little things that I find funny or entertaining in some way. So, yeah. Just a fast way to get you guys the message. It's basically just like text messaging the whole world. And since you guys all have Twitter on your phone, I'm basically text messaging you. Ha ha ha. But in all seriousness though, it's just the fastest way to get small short messages until, you know, Twitter decides to go 10,000 word limit. My god. But until then, it's a fast, easy way to get you guys a message. So, you don't even have to sign up for an account. You just literally have to click the link in the description and go bling, and then just read like the first 3 tweets. Chances are I might not post the tweet until like 24 hours later, or somewhere in that range. So, if it's not there initially, maybe the video is just late, maybe this, maybe that. You know, so bear that in mind. I'm done talking because I'm rambling again. Ladies and gentlemen, good day as always, and good clicking as always.